And I realized, how many people are in pain. I have my grandma suffered from chronic pain, and that kind of really like woke me up to how is medicine treating people in chronic pain. And I realized that I learned all these interventions, but they were kind of band-aids, or they were, for acute pain and not really for chronic pain. I have all these patients on chronic opioids, and that's just not how we're supposed to be treating patients in pain. And nobody was really addressing the emotional, or what I call biopsychosocial component of pain. And people are suffering, and there's, an emotional attachment or trauma or quality of life issues attached to that. So I was one of the first recommending physicians because, I just knew that there had to be something to this. There has to be a reason why people were using it in other states. And I wanted to stop just doing what I learned as, a textbook or whatever was FDA approved, and really have relationships with my patients. That's kind of why I decided to be a doctor. Over 40% of our patients weaned off of opioids, and another 40% decreased it significantly. And so I just started learning as much as I could. And based on the thousands of patients I have, it's very difficult to, say anything back to me, because I realize how satisfied my patients are. I realize how satisfying my job is now. We have to challenge what we've learned, and we have to also evolve with the times. And if we see that, all these people are on antidepressants and they're not working, or all these people are on opioids, they still have 10 out of 10 pain, why am I going to give you the same medication?